grade. So today we are going to be adding fractions and we will be reviewing what you already know. So when we add the fraction 1/5 plus 2/5, we know we keep the denominator the same, and 1 plus 2 equals 3. So our answer is for 1/5 plus 2/5 is 3/5. The next problem, we're adding 1/5 plus 2/5 plus 3/5. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6/5. Now this is an improper fraction, so we have to make it into a mixed number. So what we're going to do is think, how many times can 5 go into 6? Or divide 6 by 5. 5 can go into 6 one time, with a remainder of 1. So our mixed number, our large whole number, will be a big 1. The numerator will be the remainder, 1, and our denominator will stay the same. So 1/5 plus 2/5 plus 3/5 equals 1 and 1/5. Finally, we have 4/5 plus 4/5 plus 4/5. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12 over 5. Now this is an improper fraction. It clearly looks incorrect, and we need to make it a proper fraction by making a mixed number. So 5 goes into 12, 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's too big. So it's 2 whole times. 5 times 2 is 10. 12 minus 10 is 2, and the denominator stays the same. So once again, if I went too fast for this one, we do 12 divided by 5. 5 can go into 12 2 whole times, which is 10. Subtract away, 2 is our remainder. This 2 is the amount of whole times that 5 can go into 12. 2 is the remainder, the denominator just stays the same. Next, we're going to learn about subtracting fractions. And subtracting fractions is similar to adding fractions, where we only focus mostly on the numerator. So 3 minus 2 is 1, and the denominator stays the same. It is that simple. You just subtract the numerators, and the denominator should stay the same. Remember to think, if I have 3 and you take 2 away from me, how many will I have left? Next, you might see some mixed numbers in our subtraction problems. So here we have 4 and 3, 6, minus 2, 6. Once again, you subtract the numerators. 3 minus 2 is 1 over 6. Now we can't forget the mixed number. 4 wholes minus 0 wholes is just 4 wholes again. So your answer would be 4 and 1/6. 4 minus 0 wholes would be 4. Let's do a more challenging one. We have 12 and 2, 6, minus 5 and 1/6. 12 minus 5 would be 7. 1 minus 2 would be 1, and the denominator stays the same. So 12 and 2, 6, minus 5 and 1/6 is equal to 7 and 1/6. Now the last one is more difficult because, as you can see, this numerator is larger than the numerator before. But this number is bigger than this number because this has 6 wholes and this only has 5 wholes. So we will have to get mad. We have to make these mixed numbers into improper fractions. So to make mixed numbers, if you remember, you need to do 6 times 6, m for multiply, six times 6. Next, we add 36 plus 2 is equal to 38. The D in mad is denominator. The denominator stays the same. So 6 and 2, 6 is the same as 38 over 6. Now we have to get mad with this fraction. 5 times 6 is 30, multiply. Next we have to add 30 plus 3 is 33. and then denominator stays the same. We could not subtract these numbers before we made them improper because you can't take 3 away from 2. If you have 2 pencils, I can't take 3 away from you. So we made them into improper fractions by getting mad. Now we have to do 38 over 6 minus 33 over 6 is equal to 5 over 6. And that is our final answer. This was just an introduction to this. We'll work more on getting mad with our fractions when we cannot subtract due to the second number being larger than the first number.